President Park Geun-hye ordered swift action on economic concerns at Tuesday's cabinet meeting, but didn't weigh in on embattled Saenuri floor leader Yoo Seung-min. No new cases of MERS to report for 2 straight days. Public health authorities are preparing measures to control future infections in hospitals. And Samsung Electronics released a tally on second quarter earnings. Profits are up but short of expectations. More challenges await the Korean economy this year. Hello and welcome to News Today on KBS World. It's Wednesday, July 8th. I'm Luke Clary. President Park Geun-hye ordered swift measures to address pending economic concerns, such as approving the supplementary budget during Tuesday's cabinet meeting. However, she did not bring up political matters, including the issue of ruling Saenuri Party's beleaguered floor leader Yoo Seung-min.
President Park Geun-hye chaired a cabinet meeting on Tuesday, 12 days after she vetoed a disputed revision to the National Assembly Act. During the meeting, she focused on the economy and public livelihood instead of politics. She ordered officials to quickly push for the supplementary budget to minimize adverse effects from the Greek debt crisis and draft support measures for the MERS outbreak and the prolonged drought situation.
추경이 조속한 시일 내에 통과할 수 있도록 관계부처 모두 국회 심의에 적극 협조하고 통과 즉시 바로 집행이 될 수 있도록 행정부 내부 준비에도 만전을 기하기를 바랍니다.
She also called for a grand compromise among the labor management and government, stressing that youth employment can't be resolved under the current outdated and inflexible labor market structure. She also called on cabinet members to do their best for the economy and people's lives with dedication and a serving attitude.
No new cases of MERS have been reported for 2 straight days, prompting public health authorities to prepare a comprehensive set of measures to control infections in hospitals.
No additional cases of the Middle East respiratory syndrome have been reported for 2 straight days. However, 9 of 35 people in treatment still remain in unstable condition. The number of people placed under quarantine, which peaked near 7,000 in mid-June, has now declined to roughly 670. Among the confirmed cases, a police officer from Pyeongtaek has recovered from the disease, but is still being treated for complications.
폐렴에 대한 후유증에 대한 치료들이 더 남아 있어서 아직은 저희가 퇴원시킨 단계는 아니고요. 격리 해제돼서 일반실로 옮겨서 치료가 진행 중에 있습니다.
With the MERS outbreak coming under control, public health authorities are preparing a comprehensive set of measures to contain infections in hospitals. The measures aim to discourage patients from favoring emergency rooms at large hospitals and reduce the so-called hospital shopping phenomenon by normalizing the medical service delivery system among clinics and both small and large hospitals. In addition, the number of multi-occupancy hospital rooms will be slashed, while general hospital rooms will be separated from wards for patients with infectious diseases. Authorities also plan to provide detailed criteria for the distance between hospital beds and ventilation systems.
Samsung Electronics has released a tentative tally on its second quarter earnings, and operating profits gradually recovered but stopped short of market expectations. Prospects on the Korean economy for the remainder of the year remain dim due to exchange rate vulnerabilities and the fallout from the MERS outbreak.
Early estimates show Samsung Electronics posted an operating profit of around $6 billion in the second quarter. That's about $881 million, or at least 15% higher compared to the first quarter. The electronic giant's operating profit has recovered for the 3rd straight quarter after hitting the bottom in the 3rd quarter of last year. But the prevailing view in the market is that the pace of recovery is slow.
선진국에서는 애플, 신흥국가에서는 중국 스마트폰 업체와 경쟁으로 인해서 영업이익이 기대치보다 1-20% 덜 나왔습니다.
One encouraging fact is that operating profits in semiconductors surpassed $2.6 billion to push up the overall profit level. But pundits believe a strong rebound for Samsung won't be easy as the global smartphone market has reached its saturation point and the company struggles to uncover new growth engines. The fallout from the outbreak of the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS, which hit the tourism and cosmetics sectors the hardest, is likely to continue through the third quarter. Anxiety over a U.S. Fed rate hike, the slowing Chinese economy, and the Greek debt crisis are also dampening prospects on the Korean economy.
Ginseng has been officially recognized as a food product by the Codex Alimentarius Commission. This is the second Korean food following kimchi that's been approved on the international standard. The decision is expected to make it easier to export ginseng.
This is a red ginseng shop located in a downtown Seoul duty-free store. A large number of foreigners visit the shop as ginseng is widely known to boost health.
중국 갈 거예요. 그 친구들 부탁해서 홍산 그 유명 때문에 그 부탁해서 그래서 많이 사서 선물로.
However, since ginseng is classified as medicine in several countries, ginseng products are subjected to strict customs clearance procedures, complicating the expansion of ginseng exports.
제조 공정 자체가 굉장히 좀 까다롭습니다. 그렇기 때문에 진입하는데 장벽 자체가 식품보다는 상당히 높은 편이거든요.
In an encouraging development, Korea's production method for ginseng products was approved by the Codex Alimentarius as a global food standard. That means that ginseng products produced in a manner unique to Korea are now officially recognized as food products available to anyone around the globe. The latest development is expected to reinforce Korea's reputation as a major ginseng producer and broaden the avenues of ginseng export to Europe and Latin America.
A large number of organized gang members based in southern Geunhye province have been rounded up by police, and they may have a romanticized view of the gangster lifestyle as depicted in the movies, but they're nothing more than thugs who bullied ordinary citizens.
In the early morning hours of a day in late April, a chief member of the Pukmun gang in the city of Suwon was released from prison. Some 30 gangsters gathered in the port city of Busan to welcome their discharged leader, offering courteous bows and handing him a slice of tofu, a customary gesture for those having served time. The members, often dressed in nice suits, flaunt their loyalty for the gang as they look after personal life events of other members. But in normal times, their main source of income is sex trafficking. They also threaten and extort small-scale vendors. They demand free meals, free booze, and kickbacks for so-called protection.
돈을 어떻게 받아요? 장사를 해야 되는데 자기네들이 이제 건달인데도 자기네들이 건달이면서 건달을 보호해주겠대.
They also wield violence against passers-by over trifling reasons.
영화 같은 거 보면은 멋있어 보이잖아요. 지금은 좀 창피하더라고요.
A police investigation has unveiled some 170 counts of criminal charges, including violence, blackmail, and fraud attributed to 10 criminal gangs based in southern Geunhye province. The police have rounded up 120 gang members, arresting 16.
Police have arrested a man in his 60s who intentionally caused car accidents to claim cash and insurance payments. The man supposedly caused more than 100 intentional accidents, a record number for a single person.
As a taxi in the next lane over tries to move into the lane of this car, the car doesn't slow down and collides into the cab. This car crashed into yet another vehicle which steered into the next lane in a no-lane change zone. These are intentional accidents caused by a 60-year-old cab driver surnamed Yoon in order to claim insurance money.
경력을 쌓는 중이었거든요. 나중에 개인 택시 같은 걸 해보려고. 마치 이제 저를 봐주는 거 마냥 그 경찰에다가 연락하지 말고 뭐 법에다가 연락하지 말고 현금으로 처리하자.
When other drivers suspecting an intentional accident became furious and swore at him, Yoon recorded the outburst, which she threatened to report as verbal abuse and demanded a cash settlement. Since 2008, he has caused 105 intentional accidents, a record high for a single person, and claimed nearly $106,000. In order to prevent such fraudulent accidents, drivers are advised to drive defensively and install vehicle black box cameras to prove that the accidents were caused on purpose.
Few Korean movies that were produced before the 1940s have survived to this day. A rare movie about Korean society shortly before the establishment of the Republic of Korea in 1948 has been uncovered, shedding some light on the period.
The movie Seagull is the work of director Lee Kyu-hwan, one of the renowned Korean filmmakers of the colonial era, along with Na Eun-gyu. It was released in 1948. Seagull depicts Seoul and Busan shortly before the establishment of the Republic of Korea, featuring shots of Seoul Station, Sungnaemun Gate, and streetcars.
우리 가난, 그리고 거기에 의상들이 재미있습니다. 미군 군복들을 개조해서 입은 것들이 마치 그 원아들의 교복처럼 비춰지는 그런.
Seagull is the debut film of the silver screen star Cho Mi-ryung, who was popular in the 1950s and 60s.
6.25 사변을 겪고 그러니까 다 분실되고 뭐 없어졌죠. 그게 첫 작품이었었고 그러니까 나한테는 정말 아주 그냥 감회 깊은 영화죠.
The film was kept by a Japanese film archive that had bought it from an antiques dealer in 2011. It was discovered recently by the Korea Film Archive and disclosed to the public for the first time in 67 years. A total of 230 films were produced in Korea until the 1940s, but only 21 of them have been preserved to this day. The discovery of Seagull is expected to shed light on the history of Korean cinema in the 1940s.
Singer Shawn, who is widely known for his philanthropic activities, has made a meaningful donation yet again by earning around $8,800 cycling 1,000 kilometers. He donated the money to treating people who suffer from rare diseases. Here's more from the world of culture.
Singer Shawn showed off his impressive athletic skills in the cycling edition of the KBS TV2 show Cool Kids on the Block. Shawn set his goal at donating around $9 per kilometer by cycling. He completed a 1,000-kilometer course, earning over $8,000 and donating the money to a foundation that has been raising funds to build a nursing facility for people suffering from Lou Gehrig's disease. Girl group Girls' Generation has released its new single album and music video. The group's new song, Party, is an exciting dance track that matches the summer mood and showcases the diverse charms of its members. All of the 3 songs included in the album were selected for release as singles. The Seoul International Food Film Festival, the first movie festival in Korea to be dedicated to the subject of food, will kick off for a 4-day run on Thursday. More than 30 films about food from around the world, including classics and new releases alike, will be screened at the festival.
Since sunlight is the major source of ultraviolet rays, UV radiation is a particular risk in the summer. Sunglasses provide protection from the sun's UV rays, so let's find out more about the types of sunglasses best suited to each occasion and your face shape.
Shoppers are captivated by an array of sunglasses with unique and stylish designs. The latest trend in sunglasses is mirrored shades coated with a reflective optical material that makes them look like small mirrors.
생각보다 시야 확보도 잘 되고 편하고 예쁜 것 같아서 좋은 것 같습니다.
Consumers have a wider variety of lens colors and frame materials to choose from.
요새는 조금 더 세련된 스타일을 많이 찾으셔서 금속하고 뿔테가 결합된 콤비네이션 테가 인기가 많고요.
So how can you tell which shades best suit the shape of your face? People with oval faces look great with any frame, so why not try a pair with an elaborate design? If you have a round, plump face, frames with sharp angular lines are recommended. Such faces appear slimmer if the eyewear has big lenses instead of smaller ones, which tend to show your facial curves. People with square-shaped faces look best when sporting shades with round or curved frames. Sunglasses should also provide full protection for your eyes from the sunlight. So it's important to choose lens colors fit for different occasions. Gray tinted lenses are said to be most comfortable for the eyes, so they're good when engaging in outdoor activities for a long time. Orange lenses are effective in protecting the eyes when you suffer from eye disease or are recovering from cataract surgery. If you're going to a beach, try brown lenses which block out the glare from the water surface. Green lenses are good for driving, particularly in cities.
앞으로는 눈 건강을 위해서 선글라스를 잘 끼고 다녀야 되겠어요.
Sunglasses tend to get corroded from the salt in your perspiration or seawater. Here's how to wash your shades so that you can wear them for a long time. Soak the sunglasses in soapy water for just 30 seconds and rinse under running water before drying them with a soft cloth. Also, don't forget to replace the lenses with new ones every 3 or 4 years to keep your eyes in the best shape.
Now we'll take a look at the markets, followed by the world weather. And that's it for this edition of News Today. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you again at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.